When you think of the Great Wall of China, what comes to mind? Maybe that incredible myth about seeing it from space? Well, today we're going beyond the myths to answer a much more fascinating question. Why was this colossal structure even built? It wasn't just one emperor's grand project, but a centuries-long effort driven by a constant, pressing need. Let's travel back in time. For hundreds of years, the agricultural dynasties of central China faced a persistent threat from the nomadic tribes of the northern steppes. These groups, like the Xiongnu, were expert horsemen and fierce warriors. Their lifestyle was mobile, centered around herding, which made them incredibly difficult for a settled agricultural empire to control. They would conduct lightning-fast raids on Chinese settlements, plundering resources and then disappearing back into the vast northern grasslands before the imperial army could effectively respond. This created a huge problem for the emperors. Constant raids destabilized the border regions, disrupted farming, and drained the empire's wealth. So the primary purpose of the Great Wall was defense. It was less about creating an impenetrable barrier and more about creating a sophisticated military system. Think of it as a massive early warning system. Watchtowers were built within sight of each other. If a raiding party was spotted, guards would light signal fires or use smoke signals to instantly relay the message down the line, giving the army precious time to mobilize and intercept the invaders. The wall also acted as a huge obstacle course. It slowed down the nomadic cavalry who couldn't simply ride over it. This forced them into specific, fortified mountain passes where smaller groups of Chinese soldiers could defend against much larger forces. It channeled the threat into manageable kill zones. Furthermore, it served as a protected highway for troops and supplies, allowing soldiers to move quickly along the border without being exposed to enemy attacks. Beyond its military function, the Great Wall was a powerful political and economic tool. It clearly marked the boundary of the Chinese civilization, separating what they saw as the ordered agricultural world from the barbaric nomadic lands. This helped solidify a sense of national identity. Economically, it controlled trade and movement. Fortified gates along the wall, like the famous Shanhai Pass, became bustling hubs where trade along the Silk Road was regulated and taxed, bringing significant revenue to the imperial court. So the Great Wall wasn't just a wall. It was a dynamic, multi-layered defense system, a communication network, a logistical superhighway, and a symbol of imperial power and cultural identity. It was a monumental solution to a centuries-old problem, shaped by the unique geography and politics of ancient China. What an incredible piece of history! What other world wonders should we explore next? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.